Okay, hey, what's up, guys? It's David here. Welcome back to another edition of the Regular Guy Show, NBA DFS, and we're going to be taking a look today at possibly our last NBA slate of the year. We'll see. I'm kind of torn, rooting for the Bucks to win, but I'd kind of like to play at least one more time NBA DFS. But anyway, thanks for joining me. This video is super late today. It's already 3:39 in the afternoon. My daughter flew in back from Florida today, and we've been in Omaha all afternoon and most of the morning. So I'm sorry I did not get a video put out quicker today, but I want to go ahead and put one out. There's some exciting stuff going on here. First of all, with our DraftKings picks, and also I just got some big news, some updates for PrizePicks, our new partner. As you see the banner down there, is PrizePicks, guys. I've been playing this here now for the last few days, ever since they reached out to me and became a partner with them, and this is a lot of fun. I think we're about 60% right now. We cashed one ticket that we played that was wasn't a full power play. We got 3 out of 4 right, and then we played a power play ticket and got 2 out of 4 right. So it's very challenging, but I'm having a lot of fun with it. And so if you're not a member of PrizePicks yet, please click this banner that you see right down below in my video, or there will be a link down in the description box here on the video. If you click that and go to PrizePicks and you sign up using my code, which is regular, but if you click the link, you don't even have to put a code in. It takes you right to the page that's attached to our sign up with regular. Sign up, you get a 100% bonus on your first deposit up to $100. So seriously, it's just free money. It really is free money. And I've got some PrizePicks that I've already went through that I really liked for tonight's matchup. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Play along with me, guys. It's a lot of fun. And again, if you click the link below, or if you go to prizepicks.com, use the code REGULAR and sign up, you get 100% of your money right away. You just you put in 50, they give you 50. So it's really a good deal. And I've got another announcement that just came through that I'll share with you here as we get to our PrizePicks segment of the show. But real quickly, I'm going to try and keep this video short today because it is so late in dropping. Thirsty. So let's get to it. I'm going to use pretty much basically the same strategy that I've used the last 3 slates, where we've gone first, 9th, and 3rd or 5th, excuse me. And that's I'm going to have a couple entries in, 3 or 4, and a couple of them are going to be Giannis with the captainship. He's just, he's so consistent. He's the go-to guy for Milwaukee. Now, we've had some guys put up big games that weren't Giannis here the last couple, but I still think overall, over your best period of time, the best bet is to have Giannis in your captainship. But there are a couple of guys I want to talk about that I do also like if we go to somebody different besides Giannis. Giannis is going to be the most popular captain. We already know that. And if we find the ideal lineup, with Giannis, we're probably going to be splitting it with quite a few people. So last time DeAndre Ayton took down a couple of tournaments I was in as a captain. So let's talk about Ayton. He could have another huge game again tonight. It's on the road. Certainly I'll have him in my player pool, but I don't think I'm going to use Ayton as a captain tonight. Let's talk about Devin Booker. Back-to-back, basically 40-point games for Devin Booker. He's not a bad idea as a captain. I think he'll be the other most popular captain. And can he go 3 games in a row doing that? I have my doubts. So I'm probably not going to go there as an alternate captain. Where I am going to go is right here. He's the 5th most expensive guy on the board, so that should allow us to get a couple of other guys in. But if Phoenix is going to extend this series, Chris Paul has to have a big game, okay? And I think they're going to give him a run tonight, man. I don't think this is going to be a blowout. Some people I've heard predict, they'll probably blow him out. I don't think so. but I'm willing to take a chance that even if they lose in a close game, that Chris Paul has to have a big game for him to keep it close. So Chris Paul is a guy that I will use for an alternative captain. Another guy I will use possibly for an alternative captain is Jay Crowder. I've used him last time. We almost got there. And he's been shooting the ball really, really well, guys. He's been maybe their third most consistent offensive player, because Ayton's had some stinkers as far as the scoring goes. He's had big rebounding games, but he hasn't scored a lot. So I think I think Crowder is another guy that we can look at. And then if you want to go to somebody from Milwaukee for an alternate captain, Drew Holiday's had 2 huge games in a row. He's not a bad option. But at home tonight, I think I'm probably going to throw one in with Middleton as my captain. All these guys are priced really high now, guys. If you look over here in our utility spot, Pat Connaughton, who's been around $4,000 most of the time, is now $5,200. That's how many minutes he's been getting. So the last 2 games, Bobby Portis. Now I still think he's a little bit too high at $5,000. But I think he's become usable because the last 2 games they've been giving him close to 20 minutes. In fact, let's just take a quick look here. He scored 17 and 13. Yeah, last 3 games, 18, 20, and 19 minutes. So I like him better if you can fit him in, than a Cam Johnson, who in the last 3 games has played 30, 29, and 22, but he's only scored 20 fantasy points once, and that's when he got 30 minutes. So I do like the fact that he got more minutes for a couple of games in Milwaukee, which I find interesting. But he just hasn't been all that productive. So from 4,400 to $5,000, I think I'm actually willing to put Bobby Portis into my player pool tonight. And he's not a guy that I've had in there very often. And then as we go down the road here, PJ Tucker, again, he's probably just somebody that's going to have to be in our lineups. He's only 3,400. He hasn't been all that productive. I'd sure like to see him have one of these 15, 16-point games. Lately, 7, 9. But he does get the minutes, 29, 30. But you see this one, 24. Okay, that's because Portis started getting some more minutes. I expect that trend to continue tonight. Portis to get more minutes. And if that's the case, Tucker's kind of an iffy play. So I think my strategy tonight, guys, will be to stay above the $4,000 mark as much as I can. Now, there's going to be a couple of them maybe that you just want to take a swing, and you're probably going to have to use Craig at 2,600, but man, 6, 7, and 3 fantasy points his last 3 times. It's just so hard to use him. He's so tempting to use because he's getting just enough minutes to play, but he's not being productive with those minutes. So I just think tonight, guys, it's probably going to be a case where I'm just going to try and stay above Cameron Johnson and above, and take my chances that I have the right guys there, because these have just been the guys that have been productive. So let me show you what I put together with Giannis and Chris Paul. So Giannis as our captain. Okay, and then Chris Paul as our point right here. Now, I would love to put Drew Holiday in here, okay? And I can put Drew Holiday in here if I'm willing to play Craig. So I'll show you what that looks like. Holiday, and then Pat Connaughton, who's been very good, no problem playing him. Cameron Johnson, and Torrey Craig. Fits exactly, right? See? I'm perfect as far as my salary goes. But I don't love this. I just don't love it. So I think in order to take Craig out, I got to take Holiday out, and I got to look somewhere else. And I think I can look at Portis. And man, that leaves me with just 2. I'm doing this here off the cuff, guys. Man, that leaves me with just 200 away from Jay Crowder, who I really want in there. So I think what I'll do is I'll take my chances and play another Milwaukee guy here with this lineup in Tucker, and that way I can get, well, now I can get DeAndre Ayton or Jay Crowder in there. So I think this is what it's going to look like. Let's see, Ayton last 2 games. Had a big one last time, 39 and 40. And then Crowder, 25 and 41. So I think Crowder's due for another big game tonight, frankly, guys. So, but anyway, that's how it's going to look for me, because I just don't want to go to the Torrey Craig well right now. I just don't. So, hopefully these are the right guys, and we'll see. So that's kind of what my Giannis captainship will look like. And like I said, other guys that I would consider for captain, Middleton. I would consider Holiday, but I can tell you right now, I'm probably not going to do Holiday. I'm probably going to go Middleton instead. It was going to be one of those 2 guys. Crowder I'll consider as a captain, and certainly Chris Paul. So those will probably be my alternative captains. I just don't see anything else. Connaughton maybe, but I don't think Connaughton's going to – he's been okay, but I just don't think he's going to put up enough points. As soon as I say that, I'll have a 30-point game. But 23 and 24 fantasy points, that's not going to win as a captainship, and that's the last 2 games he scored the most that he has all year. So that's kind of what I'm thinking tonight, guys. Those are the guys I'm looking at. Chris Paul, Giannis, Holiday or Middleton. I'm going to lean Middleton, and then probably Jay Crowder. And I really don't want to have to use Torrey Craig, Cameron Payne. The 4,000, I guess, but the 4,000 marks is as low as I'm going because they just haven't been productive enough. So that's what I'm thinking about for DraftKings tonight, guys. Let me take a quick look over here at PrizePicks. I'm going to refresh this because I was doing it earlier before I started this video. Again, go to PrizePicks.com. Sign up using the promo code REGULAR. Get a 100% match on your deposit. You put in 50, they give you 50. Okay? And then if you click the link, down below, right here, this banner down here that you see, you click this thing, it'll take you right to the sign-up page. You don't have to enter any codes or anything. You get the same bonus. I put mine together, so I'm going to let you look at the entries I like tonight. Here are my entries. PJ Tucker, over under 13. I just put him in my DraftKings lineup, but I think the smart play is to go under. So I feel pretty strongly about this, but I think PJ Tucker, probably the best bet is under. I like Booker over tonight. Now these are his fantasy points. You can go up here. I'll show you in a second and bet their regular stats. But I took Booker over 44 fantasy points, and I took Middleton over 44 fantasy points. Keep in mind when you do these, you got to have at least one person under if the rest of your guys are over. You have to mix them up. I don't think I can have like 4 guys over. And then my other one, I went with a 4-pick power. Now this one I really like. I like DeAndre Ayton under 41. I like Crowder over 25.5. Cam Johnson under 15.5, and we just talked about that in our DraftKings segment. And then Pat Connaughton over 19. This is the play I'm really excited about. I feel really good about this. So either play along with me or we'll track along, and we'll see how I do. Now, one more thing about PrizePicks before I get out of here. We're going to start doing our PrizePicks segments. Picks and Parlays is a video we're going to start putting out later this week. We'll have a PrizePicks segment. And one thing that they're already offering is NFL futures, guys. NFL futures. Let me go up here and let me find it. Yeah, we're not that far away. And why not jump on some of these now before these lines change? As you can see, right now we're looking at single rushing yards, passing yards, receiving, passing TDs, rushing TDs, receiving TDs, all these players. If there's a certain player on there you don't see that you want to bet, get a hold of me. I can get a hold of PrizePicks and they will put something together to put some numbers out for the player that you like. But the main thing here is all PrizePick members tomorrow get a free NFL futures wager where you can win $25. So sign up again, clicking this link down here. Get signed up for PrizePicks, get your bonus, and tomorrow all members are going to get a free play for a $25 win on an NFL future stat. You can't beat it, guys. And it's a lot of fun. So make sure you get signed up at PrizePicks, and we'll have plenty to talk about here for the next coming weeks, and we'll continue to look at some of these things that PrizePicks has to offer. It's a lot of fun. So, okay, guys, I'm trying to keep this video short because it's so late in the day. I appreciate you joining me. I'm sorry it was so late. Good luck to all of us tonight. Of course, good luck to you. And we'll talk to you next time. We'll either be talking NBA fantasy or we'll be talking something else. All right, good luck tonight, everybody.